When people talk about YouTube and how to go viral, they think my job involves a lot of this, right? Looking at a dog on a skateboard all day, maybe some cats involved, but the truth is that it's more about being connected with our creator community. So, the main question is, are you spending hours creating for every second that your audience member spends consuming? A lot of people nowadays say, oh, like people's attention spans are so short nowadays. I think that's complete BS. I think that nowadays people have higher bars for quality. Now that you have a better idea of what to post, the next question, of course, is how often do you post, right? And consistency is just as important as content. And let me tell you a few stories about that. Classical music. Beethoven, Mozart, Bach. What separated them from their peers? Was it the fact that they were exceptionally talented? Yeah, they were. But the fact of the matter is that a lot of these other dots, a lot of these other composers, who we don't talk about today, may have been just as talented, but they didn't produce as much. They didn't put out a quantity of compositions that led to the quality. We don't hear about the thousands of compositions that Mozart, Bach, and Beethoven put out. We remember a few masterpieces today. We don't hear about the hundreds of videos that these social media stars put out. We see the one or two that go viral. And that's because you have no idea what quality is until you let the market and the users decide for you. What I say is, don't just show people the process, also you can involve them. Going back to that article I wrote that had 1.5 million views, I think one of the big reasons it was a success is because I involved people in the process there too. I posted on my personal Facebook page, hey, what advice do you have for your younger self if you're going through interviews again? And I got some amazing answers. And I included those answers in the Forbes post. They got featured in Forbes. The article did well. The reader got benefit. And it was a win-win because I got to involve people in that process, right? So as you're creating the content, don't just think about how often you're going to post. Don't just think about what you're going to post, but think about how you're going to involve your readers and your fans on that journey.